That's right, that is great Sphinx support. I actually crap you not. Merry Christmas, everybody. For the 34% of you that still have not smashed it, well, you're still going to get a Merry Christmas from me, too. So, guys, smash the crap out of that subscribe button. I hope you guys enjoyed the Tournament of Madness last night. 9.5 hours of absolute insanity. And today, Konami decided that they wanted to give us a new archetype. And it's a pendulum archetype. Kinda, sorta. You heard me say Great Sphinx support at the beginning of this. Yes, that is actually interesting. So, this is called Dreaming Nemoria. So it's Nemore, which is sleep, plus Leah, a female suffix. So, dreaming female, I guess is going to be the translation for this. So weird. But this is a level 1 light fairy monster. Alright? I actually crab you not. That's what we're working with here. It's a 0 attack with a level 1 on an 8 scale. And you're probably just sitting here looking at this right now and you're like, what is Konami thinking here? Well, yeah. So, once per turn, you can place one Nemoria continuous spell card from your deck or graveyard face up on your field, and if you do, add this card to your extra deck face up. You cannot special summon Dreaming Nemoria the turn you activate this effect. Alright, so they do not want you special summoning and using the same effect of this. Alright, but a pendulum effect that literally rotates this into a continuous spell card from your deck or face up in your graveyard is really good. Alright, now our monster effect here. This cannot be normal summoner set, must be special summoned from your extra deck face up by having no cards in your extra deck other than Dreaming Nemoria. And you can only special summon Dreaming Nemoria once per turn this way. Does this remind anybody of that Monarch support that we had quite some time ago? If this card is special summoned, you can banish up to one card from your opponent controls and one card in their graveyard face down for every 3 of your banished cards. Then shuffle your face-down banished cards into your deck equal to the number of cards banished by this effect. Now, this is actually going to come in handy here because a lot of the other support cards from this are actually going to be involved with actually banishing from your extra deck, which is a very interesting concept for this because this is going to give you access to like playing Pot of Extravagance in this deck and getting away with it for free effectively. And like I said, that's a lot that one card does, but if you're very familiar with the old Monarch support card that we just got recently that gives you, like draw power and some other stuff from Monarch, even though you don't want to have an extra deck in Monarch, it's a little bit contradictory. I see what they were attempting to do with this. So overall, let's get into the spells and traps here and some of our other stuff. So this is Nemoria's Dream Defender or Leah, and not gonna lie to you, the first thing came to my mind was these are like the things that Madolche poop out. I can't be the only one that had that thought looking at these, but this is going to be a level 10 beast monster, by the way. So this is 2500 attack, 2000 defense. You can only special summon this card with the first effect of this card's name per turn, and you can only use the second effect of this card's name once per turn. So if you have a face-up pendulum monster in your extra deck, you can special summon this card from your hand. You're still probably like, Robbie, where's the Great Sphinx for? You lied to us. No, it's coming. Chill, 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 chill. If they face up Dreaming Nemoria in your extra deck, quick effect, you banish one face-down card from your extra deck. This card gains 500 attack for each monster your opponent currently controls till the end of the turn. So this gives you, I'm going to be honest with you, this isn't that great on paper, but it is a free level 10 that can special summon itself out, which is fine, especially for a 2500 monster here. It's basically, the way that this archetype is kind of designed to be is you have the dreaming girl and then you have her dreaming friends here that come out to bully you. You can't tell me that this doesn't look like a Madolche card. You literally can't tell me. Look at the background. Look at that. Look at that. This is the evil of the Madolche world. All right? I'm ahead of the times here. I know. I know, but they're going to call me crazy. So this is Nemoria's Dream Defender Colette. So same thing here, 2,000, 2,500 Wheaton Virthos stats. You only special summon with the first effect of this card's name. You can only use the second effect of this card's name once per turn. Man, foster home for imaginary friends really out here. If you have a face-up pendulum monster in your extra deck, you can special summon this card from your hand. Okay, another free level 10. When your opponent activates a card or effect that targets a Nemoria card or cards you control, and you have a face-up Dreaming Nemoria in your extra deck. Quick effect, banish one face down card from your extra deck face down to negate that activation. There's going to be an Omni Negate coming for this in a future set. I almost smell it. I smell it a mile away. Now, this is what you care about. This is the giant Madolche Tower of Madolche-ness that's not Madolche. So this is the Sleeping Beauty Tower of Nemoria. So you can only use the first effect of this card's name once per turn. You can banish 2 face-down cards from your extra deck, face-down, add 2 level 10 beast monsters with different names from your deck to your hand. Ladies and gentlemen, you can search the Great Sphinx with this. You cannot touch some monsters from the extra deck the turn that you activate this, except for pendulums. Yeah, I wouldn't want me getting the ability to just Juggernaut Labby OTK my opponent either. That was, I'm not gonna lie, that was a semi-good restriction to put on this. If a Nemoria monster you control would be destroyed by battle or an opponent's card effect while you have a face-up Dreaming Nemoria in your extra deck, you can banish 1 face-down card from your extra deck instead. So, you know, I feel like this deck is going to like burn through its extra deck resources very, very quickly here. But, hey man, on a continuous spell card that lets you banish 2 to search for the 2 Great Sphinxes, you're going to search for the familiars if you're going to play this, but you can search for Thinian and friends. And then we have the Sweet Dreams Nemoria, or Nemoria, however you want to pronounce it. This is going to be a basic spell card, which is fine. I mean, the archetype kind of needs these. You only activate 1 of this card's name per turn. So that you add a Nemoria monster from your deck to your hand. Then if you have a face-up Dreaming Nemoria in your extra deck, your opponent can activate cards or effects when a Nemoria monster is normal or special summon for the rest of this turn. Well. No fun allowed for my opponent here. You can place this card from your grave at the bottom of your deck, targeting a Dreaming Nemoria you control, and add it to your extra deck face-up. Okay, I mean, so this is just, you scale something happened to it, and then you got to use this effect to get it from the field into the extra deck. I guess. I'm not, like, super crazy about that. But I mean, like, real initial thoughts here? I mean, this card's cool. The tower, for what it is cool. Having an extra deck archetype like this that works the way it is kind of interesting, because I mean, getting the ability to pull the tower out of the deck so you can use the effect is pretty good. I mean, I'm dreaming if I'm thinking that we're going to be able to make Thinian support tier 1 anytime soon, but hear me out here for a second. All right, when I read this, I was like, yeah, it's pretty cool. All right, so free, it's technically a free +2, you know, you just got to find a use for them. Now, I did not talk about this yesterday. Now, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I was literally getting ready to go into bed. I saw this got dropped. And I was like, nah, we're not going to talk about this. And, well, here we are. Amazement Dominator Arlecchino. And yes, this is Arlecchino. He actually is a badass now. Or evil, as I guess we're going to say this here. So this is going to be a psychic effect monster. It's still light. I don't understand how this made it as a light monster, but you know what? Alright. You only use the first second effects of this card's name once per turn. So if you control an Amazement monster, you can special summon this card from your hand, and then you can add the Amazement family faces from your deck or graveyard to your hand. This searches for the card that takes control of the opponent's monster. Yes, we needed that. Alright. During your opponent's turn, quick effect, target 1 other monster on the field, shuffle this card into the deck, and if you do, special summon an Amazement Arlecchino from your deck, and then change that target's monster's attack to 0. I wish, with all of my heart, that this negated. If they had included a change the monster attack to 0, and negate that monster's effects, would have been the hottest thing since sliced bread. Problem was, it doesn't. I mean, yeah, you get Arlecchino to do Arlecchino shenanigans, but to be honest with you, it's not all that great. And then, something else I wanted to point out here. I know too many of us don't give 2 craps about Rush Tools, but Widespread Ruin is getting a alternate art printing for this. I'm super excited for that. And then, we're getting Aitsu. He seems to be very unreliable, but he might have incredible potential. Yeah, someday we'll get an upgrade to this archetype. I'm just waiting. So what do you guys think about everything for today? Please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. You guys have a good Merry Christmas. Oh, wait, what's that? Photon Hypernova opening later today? You bet your bippy. Peace out, guys. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.